Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Excel Sessions, and this is session number 8 where we will learn three concepts: how to move or copy data from one sheet to another, how to move data from one Excel file to another, and how to copy data from one Excel to another. Watch the video till end to understand the concept step by step. In VBA, we use object hierarchy to refer to a particular workbook or worksheet. I have created a simple form in Excel and used three command buttons. Add data will move the data from one sheet to another in the same Excel file. Second button will move the data from one Excel to another. And the third button will copy the data range from one Excel file to another. To move the data from this sheet to another sheet database, first we will identify the next available blank row. So for this we will use COUNTA function. So go to the VBA editor and declare a variable dim blank row as integer. Now define a sub procedure sub add data to identify the blank row. Blank row is equal to worksheet function dot count a bracket. Now we'll specify the range. So worksheets database dot range a colon a plus 1. Now to move the data we will use object hierarchy. So type worksheets database dot range. Now the column A is for employee ID and column B is for employee name. So range A ampersand variable blank row equals to worksheets EMP, which is the sheet name, dot range, and in employee sheet the employee ID is in C2, so C2. Similarly for name, copy the code. In column B we will store the name from C3. Now after adding, to show the message to user, type message box and then data added successfully. Now go to the Excel sheet, enter the data. Now we will attach the macro to the button. So select the button, right click, assign macro, select the macro, click OK. The macro is attached. Now click on add button and it will show the message data added successfully. Now in database sheet the data is successfully added. Now in case 2, where we want to add similar data in another workbook, we have created a file called database.xls. Now we will create another submodule. So go to the Visual Basic editor and we will create another sub procedure, add data to another Excel. Now the only difference in the previous case and this case is that we need to add reference of workbook also, because we will refer another Excel file. So first copy the complete code. Now to refer sheet of another workbook, we will start the object hierarchy from workbooks, add reference of workbooks. So workbooks, and then in the workbooks we will specify the name of the workbook, which is database.xlsx. So I'm copying the name and then database.xls dot worksheets database.range. Similarly, we will copy the same reference of the workbook in second line. So now here the data from C2 range of employee sheet will copy in the column A of database sheet of Excel file database.xlsx. To identify the blank row of the database.xlsx file, we will add the reference of the workbook. Here it will give a number of blank row available in the database sheet of database.xlsx file. Here workbooks refer to the collection of all open workbooks. So before using the code, we have to open the workbook. So to open the workbook, type workbooks dot open, specify the complete path of the second file. So in the folder structure, copy the path, specify the name of the file, which is database.xlsx. Now this line will open the database.xls file, and after opening it will identify the next available blank row in the database sheet. Then it will copy the data from employee sheet to new open worksheet. To remove the confusion, we can add this workbook. So now it will copy the data from employee sheet of the current workbook to database sheet of database.xlsx workbook. Now after copying the data, we can save the second workbook. So workbooks database.xlsx save. Go to the Excel sheet now. Attach the macro to the second button. So right click the button, select the assign macro option, select the macro, click OK. Now the macro is attached. Now click on add another workbook button. It will open the second workbook and add the data, and it will show the message data added successfully. If you want to close the file after adding the data, you can say workbooks database dot xlsx dot close. Go to the Excel file again, add another data, click on add another workbook button. It will open the file, add the data, save the file, and will close the file, and it will show the message box also. So click OK on the message box. Now open the file to check whether the data is copied or not, and the data is successfully added in the next available blank row. Now in the case number 3, to copy the data from one file to another, create procedure sub copy data. Now when we are copying from one Excel file to another, both files must be open. To open the file, we will add the same line. To copy the line to open the file. To copy the content available in the database sheet of database.xlsx file, we will first activate the workbook, and it's an very important step which we have to follow when we are referring another workbooks. Go to the VB editor and in the sub procedure, to activate the workbook and the required worksheet, we will type workbooks database.xlsx activate. and active workbook dot worksheets database dot activate. To find the total rows available, which we have to copy from database Excel file, we will use the same line of code, copy the same line of code in the new sub procedure. I don't have to identify the next blank row, so I'm removing the +1 and changing it to total rows and declaring this variable dim total rows as integer. So we have declared a variable to check the total number of rows available in the database file. Now to copy the content, we will use copy method of range object. So type active sheet dot range copy from A1 to B ampersand total rows dot copy. To paste the content, we have to make the required sheet active. So now we want to copy data from database Excel sheet to the current sheet in I and J column. First, we will make the workbook active. So this workbook, that means in which we are writing the macro dot activate this workbook dot worksheets emp is a sheet name dot activate to copy the data from I1 cell. Select the cells I1 dot select. Now the paste method is available in worksheets object. Hence, we have to type active sheet dot paste. Go to the Excel sheet and in the third button attach the newly created macro. So right click and select assign macro. Select copy data macro. Click OK. Now before copying the data, to clear the contents available in column I and J so that it always show the updated data, this workbook dot worksheets emp is the sheet name dot range I colon j dot clear contents. So now in this module, first it will clear the contents available in column I and j, then it will open another workbook, then it will activate the opened workbook and activate the worksheet database. Then it will identify the total number of rows available in column A. After that, it will copy the data available in column A and B. Then it will activate the current workbook in which we are writing the macro. It will activate the employee worksheet. It will select the column I1 and then paste the content. So now go to Excel sheet, click on show details button. It will open the file and will automatically copy the content. Add another detail, new data, and I'm copying the data in add another workbook. Click on add another workbook. Data is added successfully. Now click on show details button. It will clear the content and then it will show the updated data in column I and J. So using this simple macro, you can move or copy the contents from one sheet to another. If you like the content, press thumbs up and share with your friends and colleagues. Subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notifications. Share your feedback, suggestion or queries in comment section. Thanks for watching.